What is up, guys? Sam from the Byeforever family back with another war recap, and today it's more CWL action. It's Byeforever versus OneHive Genesis in their second placement match of the season, and as you can see on the screen, Byeforever walking away with the 7-star victory this week, 120 to 113. A perfect war for Byeforever. And let me tell you, this one was a good one. Let me pull up the stats here. Again, I apologize. Normally I have my stats already ready and on hand. But yeah, for some reason I didn't jot down my little notes here. So let me get into this one and see if I can get the stats pulled up. Where are they? Okay. All right. So perfect war for Byeforever. The breakdown in this one, 5, 12, 23. So an excellent war to both sides. A nice job to OneHive Genesis. Unfortunately, leaving Jelly there 1-starred. But they did pick up 1 12v12, 6 11v11s, and 15 10v10 triples, as well as going almost perfect on their dips, missing on just one 12v11 dip. As far as Byeforever side, man, their Town Hall 12s are scary. 5, 4, 7, 4 of the Town Hall 12's fresh hit tripled, and then picking up 9 11v11s this week and 21 10v10s at 55% hit rate there, and then almost perfect on their dips as well. They did miss on a 11v10 dip, which was a little uncommon for Byeforever, but man, what a performance from the top guys in the clan here. And definitely want to do a recap on this one, as well as I think I'm going to put out another video from this one. There's just so much great content. But let's start it off at the top. We'll work in the 12v12s first and kind of move our way down. I have a couple of attacks from each Town Hall level for you guys. And Invite is going to be really interesting this weekend, seeing kind of the results around the league from all of the placement wars and such. Looks like seeing a few perfect wars coming out. So this is going to be an interesting season. But we are first watching Top going in on this one. And I did want to give a shout out because I definitely heard her say the name Top on stream a couple of times. But LadyB putting in massive work over the weekend. She streamed over 12 hours of Byeforever family action between Byeforever, Valar, Morghulis, and Toxic Rabbits, along with her streaming partner AO. So definitely wanted to give a big shout out to her, and obviously a big shout out to Top, who I know was featured over the weekend, but he is moving in with this Queen charge into this kind of Kill Squad Lalo hit, which I just found interesting. And the most beautiful part of this whole raid is that jump spell. I mean, look at that jump, pulling all of these troops into the core of the base. Now, unfortunately, that golem did get the aggro of the Inferno, but freezes it up. Queen is still in there doing some work. That Warden ability, catching every single troop on the map, absolutely incredible. Eagle is down, picking up a second air defense here, and I don't know if he's going to work to that Inferno. That Queen, unfortunately, somehow has worked her way around the outside, but here he comes in, bringing in, and this is a single lava, Lalo. I mean, it's a max, that's a max AD, right? Max AD, 1 Lava Hound, 2 air defenses, and like 15 loons plus the CC. And Top just going in and smashing the hell out of this base. A couple of loons on that outside Tesla would have been really nice. Drops in that last loon, trying, I think, maybe to distract that wizard tower. Thankfully, that little Golemite walks over, picks up a little bit of aggro there. Unfortunate to not get it. And yeah, that Inferno is the last thing that's going to be up. But a very, very nice job to Top in that one, coming in and just smashing Captain E in that one. So beautiful hit to Top in that one. And let's move down and check out a different 11 strat, and this one is going to be Joey without skills, aka skills. There was a lot of debate this weekend about who is Joey, who is the real Joey. Maybe we'll get an interview with the real Joey at some point, but skills moving in here. You can see using a baby drag to trim some of that outside, a couple of hogs to sneak in on that outside. Tesla really just setting up his pathing for this golem that he's going to drop down. Wants it to walk straight up to this wall so that he can push his kill squad in to that town hall compartment. You can see letting those whizzies work. I believe they are going to walk over and grab that mortar. And here we go. Golem, Wrecker, Heroes, and no bowler. So I'm going to guess he's got bowlers in that CC. He is going to freeze the enemy CC as well as the town hall, and then pop that warden ability as it goes down, saving everything from the Giga Tesla. And the very, very nicely placed jump spells. Ooh, beautifully placed jump spells this week for Byeforever. Don't see a whole lot of them, honestly. You know, in the current meta with that wall record is doing insane work. But these guys still remembering how to put down those jump spells to get maximum value out of them. And then brings in the hogs from, 7 all over to 6 o'clock. Kill Squad is still up and working. The queen looks like she will snipe down that Inferno. Will she jump the wall and go get that eagle? That would just be absolutely insane if it happens. And it looks like she will. As the hogs continue to path their way around, you can see a bunch of skellies beating on them. But keeping everyone healed up. Beautifully placed heal spells here. It's going to probably get one more down as he encounters these Teslas and these Archer Towers. Right about now. Nope. A little late. Maybe. Nope. Saving it for the back end. I mean, honestly, maybe he was going for a little bit of swag there. I'm not sure. But finally does put it down at the very end as he encounters these last couple of defenses. Look at that. Queen still up. Doing some very nice work. I think she's going to tag the enemy king there with the help of the hogs. So we will speed through this one as we finish this up. So a very nice hit to skills there. Another 12v12 for Byeforever. And like I said, their top guys, their Town Hall 12 team, absolutely insane this weekend. They're making it look easy. Definitely making it look easy. Alright, so let's see where we want to go next. That's a dip, that's a Trowley, and I think it is this one. It is number 8. It is going to be Grand Penguin going in, and yes, this is the one that I wanted. Matt going in here against the number 8 base and doing it with a little bit of Kill Squad Lalo. So trying to keep things varied up in the attacks here. So we've seen geez, what did we see? We saw hogs, we saw Queen Charge Lalo, and now we're gonna just see that Kill Squad Lalo. But Matt bringing in his Kill Squad from 9 o'clock, not 9 o'clock, wow, 1 o'clock in here behind the power of that wall wrecker. And I believe he had a golem in there as well. Is the golem still? The golem is gone. I have no idea how that golem got melted. But drops that rage spell. That baby drag, unfortunately, does follow the wrecker and causes a little bit of issue here. But looks like gonna get the queen taken care of. I think there are Valks in that CC, which is why the enemy queen went down super fast. But his queen, you can see she lagged pretty far behind in this one. That's a little unfortunate. But ready to start in with the Lalo, and here we go with the hounds, with the warden, starting it off up at 11 and 9 o'clock. Here we go, freezing down. Ooh, trying to catch the did he catch the air defense too? No, he did not catch the air defense, but got the Inferno, so that was very, very nicely done. And here we go. I mean, Matt, when he Lalos, I mean, it's just smooth. It's so smooth. It looks like a hot knife just slicing through butter watching this. Even with that sweeper there kind of pushing those loons around, I mean, it just looks like he planned it to go that way. And look at how these loons all kind of collapse up right on that Inferno Tower. It does get a little close here at the very end. You can see some of those loons on pretty low health. They're getting out of that Warden aura. So they are going to go down to that Archer Tower. But Matt finishing this one up. I saw this one live on stream. It was a beautiful hit. And I think it was like right as LadyB went live with her 3 o'clock stream on Sunday. So it was absolutely insane. The action was hot and heavy, and BFE were dropping triples like a bunch of savages. So excellent hit to Matt there. And let's move on. Check out another 11 hit, and it's going to be Seabass. So Seabass doing it with the Queen charge into the Lalo. And I believe this was a fresh hit, because you can see he drops down that Queen, drops down his healers, and finds an outside Sam very early. It would have been easy to trigger that with a loon. So I can only assume that this must have been a fresh hit from Seabass going in against the broker. But this Queen charge moving in is going to take care of that enemy Queen. Very quickly does go ahead and pop the ability. Not sure that was necessary, but better safe than sorry, of course, because if the queen goes down, that's the end of this raid. But I believe there are 2 single target infernos in this one, or not single, multi-target infernos. So Seabass seeing that and saying he's going to go in and just absolutely punish this base for making that mistake, because his queen can just walk for days inside of this one. He has already walked, I believe, no, not an air defense. He has not walked an air defense yet, but he is about to get his first air defense right here, as the queen is going to step into this channel. And I mean, from there, she can walk all 4 air defenses, but is going to have to handle this CC. It comes out, he gets this poison spell down very nicely. Not sure, actually, about the choice of walking into this sweeper. Could have maybe had a little bit of an easier time if he didn't go up against that, but not really going to matter. This multi-inferno does do some work on those loons. You can see them going down pretty low on health. Actually, they almost go down completely, but no matter. They get inside the warden aura, and yeah, now the pathing in this one is just absolutely incredible. Hounds just kind of working their way around. It looks like he is out of those. But a bunch of loons left, still 3 haste, goes ahead and gets a heal, pops that warden ability as all those loons make their way to the Inferno Tower, and right there, it's GG. He gets another haste spell down, gets the Wizard Tower, and at that point, everything in this one is down that can cause him any issues. I think, yeah, his queen did go down, so that's a little unfortunate. It would have been very sweet if his queen had stayed up. But Seabass going in and smacking this one down. What a beautiful hit, and 2 haste spells to help push these loons around to finish up the cleanup in this one. So excellent job again, like I said, to the 11s and 12s in this one. Very nice hit rates on both sides, 71% and 43% respectively at 11 and 12. So so as much as I would love to only cover 11 and 12 action, now like I said, the 11 and 12 team did an excellent job, 71% and 43% respectively at that Town Hall levels. But I need to give some love to the Town Hall 10s as well, because they did have a very nice performance both offensively and defensively, hitting 55% and holding OneHive Genesis to just 15 10v10s this week. So an excellent job to them. I definitely want to get some coverage for the 10s when they have these great performances. So let's check out Sourpuss. He is going in against 19 Boss Man, or Boss, from Genesis, and we are doing it with the Queen charge into the hog hits. And so this is one I have not actually seen for quite a while. Most people just electing to do the Kill Squad hog hits, or the Kill Squad Lalos, or whatever they're going to do Kill Squad with the Wall Wrecker, because the Wall Wrecker obviously is absolutely incredible. But charging in straight at 3 o'clock, a couple of early loons took out some Sams, and here we go now, setting the other side of this funnel, doing that Kiwi walk, and here comes that Wall Wrecker with a few bowlers. Is the funnel? Yeah, the funnel should be established here, and here we go. In with that Wrecker, the CC is coming out, a bunch of archers as well as a big dragon. Gets a free spell down, catches the CC as well as that Inferno Tower. And here we go with the raise. There's going to be Valks in there, has to be Valks in there with that Queen being right there. She's going to get absolutely annihilated. Good night. So 1 Inferno is down, already starting in with the hogs, and I think that the Queen is going to walk that second Inferno. Is he going to charge 2 Infernos in this? 2 single target Infernos? And the answer to that question is absolutely yes. And look at the, I mean, there's just nothing left in these bases after these kill squads. It is absolutely incredible. 63% of the base was down as the hogs were coming in. Now, obviously a couple of defenses taken out by the hogs, but I mean, that had to have been a solid 50% 2-star with just the little Queen walk into this mini kill squad. Absolutely incredible. Gets this last heal spell down. The healer's switching over to the hogs, even better, so that heal really isn't that necessary. Doesn't have the second Skelly because he did elect to bring that freeze for the Inferno Tower, so he is going to have to get those beaten up. But I mean, look how fast this cleanup is. I mean, just jeez. Beautiful job to Sourpuss in that one. What a hit. Absolutely incredible. Catches a couple outside Sams towards the end there, but that doesn't even matter. Not going to matter. So, excellent hit. And let's move down and check out a couple of more. And I think I had 23 written down up against Supremacy, or Supremacy going in up against Klepto from Genesis. Klepto, a name I recognize from my Edmonton cold days. I think a couple of my friends are over in Genesis now, but here we go in with this Sui blimp to get that Inferno Tower. Very nicely placed freeze there. Gets the Inferno, gets 2 air defenses. And then obviously doing a little bit of Sui Hero action over here, just cleaning up some of this trash, helping to set up this loon pathing. And yeah, where are the loons going to even come in from here? But 2 hounds, 28 loons left over, a bunch of haste spells, and of course that max skelly for the queen. Ready to watch this one. I think we're going to fly in from over here. 7 o'clock, yeah. 7 o'clock to 4 o'clock. Already pre-drops down 4 haste spells and a nice little beautiful semicircle. 2 fingers in those hounds, 2 finger in some loons in behind. And this one going to get hot and heavy very, very quickly. Ooh, that first hound. Down almost instantly, but I guess that really doesn't matter because guess what? All 4 AGs are already down. Into this one, drops down the Rage, drops down the Skelly. Probably should have been a little bit more patient there because the queen did jump the wall. Little more patience there would have definitely ensured if you had waited till maybe the queen went into the expo compartment. Would have got that one taken care of, but I think there's still a hound out in front tanking. There are only a couple of defenses left. The queen, she's going to try to chase those loons. But he keeps them hasted up, keeping them away from the queen, and now the cleanup is underway. It is a little bit of a slow cleanup here, so we're going to 4x through this one because he obviously has to get through that enemy queen as well. But not often do you see these Lalos work out with the enemy queen still up, but she pops the hound, the pups get on her, and that is the end of it. So very nice job to Supremacy in that one, finishing it up. Small mistake in there, but gets it done. And I'm going to look at one more for you guys, and then we'll call it a recap. And I just had to do this one now. I always forget what this guy's name is, whether it's CH or Squiz or whoever it is. But going up against Matthew, and look at this troop composition. Tell me, when have you seen a downhaul 10 hit like this? We're talking about 10 dragons, 5 balloons, and a bunch of archers. Now the archers are obviously all around for cleanup already. Suiciding in the blimp, and that is going to take out, I believe, 2 air defenses as he pops it right there with a haste spell. Is going to get it done. That CC is up way at the 12 o'clock position, so didn't get it lured out there, but here we go in with these dragons. Working them straight in on the storages here, and yeah, I saw this and was just like, this is incredible. There's no way I can't put this inside of a video. Bringing in these loons, it looks like just kind of distracting things for these dragons. Generally speaking, I would say you don't see dragons up against single target infernos. It's kind of a no-no, but yeah, brings them in anyway, freezes that inferno, and the dragons are going to be on that really quickly. Infernos are down. If the queen could get over there and get on that air defense, all air defenses would be down, but still has a freeze spell, so I think we'll probably freeze that air defense. As the dragons try to make their way there, queen is going to finally get over there, tag that air defense, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 dragons left up. Lost 4 drags on that raid. Obviously, most of the loons, since they're there. Wait, is that 6? 2, 4, 5, 6, 7 dragons. Only lost 3 dragons. Sorry about that battery warning. Obviously not plugged in, but loses 1 more. So 5 dragons left up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 5 dragons left up at the end of it. Incredible raid in that one. Not something that you'd see completely unorthodox at Town Hall 10, especially up against the single infernos. But that is going to do it, I think, guys, at least for the recap version of this one. I am going to put out another video that has some content from this war, so hopefully you enjoyed this one. Make sure you stay tuned for the next one. I think BFE has completed their 2 placement matches for the season, so might not see me back for a couple of weeks with CWL action with BFE, but hopefully they'll have some other action for me to cover. And yeah, just finishing up Genesis, and I guess I could show you guys this right now anyway. Spun a random and matched up against Genesis. This isn't the only clan in the family that happened with. Valar and Morghulis also matched up with WHF2 over the weekend and hit WH2 in their Sunday night random. So, yeah, we'll see how these go. Grudge matches in both cases. So, that'll do it, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Until next time, this is Sam. Peace out.
Tell me pretty lies, look me in the face, tell me that you love me.